traveled up to Taipei a time or two. Well, we several times. The way you got to Taipei from Kaohsiung was
This
you-
Navy pilot?
no,
No.
no. You
Okay.
could either fly commercial. There wasn't commercial airlines, and there was also Chinese military flew back and forth, and you could get space available on the Chinese military plane. It was just web seats on either side of the cabin,
yeah, the Air Force thing.
up and down, yeah.
Mhm.
And you never knew when you went there what was going to be on the plane, because might have goats and pigs and stuff on live goats and
Yeah.
pigs on the plane,
Okay.
or you might have just big bundles of stuff in the middle, and what looked like civilians. I have no idea whether they were actual civilians or just dependents for the military, but they were civilians as far as I was concerned, and there might be a boatload of them on there, but it got you back and forth from Taipei to Kaohsiung, and the price was right, and I wonder what's going on up there.
Sounds like you have multiple kids playing that virtual reality game.
Oh,
That where they sit there playing with
oh.
it's the
Don't
thing
they
that's on their head.
Don't they have to have a TV for that?
No,
Oh.
just the thing over your eyes.
Oh. Imagine that. And so we could catch a plane, which we did often there, because anytime my boss called me up, why it was just as easy to go over and get the military plane as it was to go commercial, and I could get reimbursed if we went commercial. But like I say, it was actually almost easier to get on a military plane than it was commercial. And I've told you this story before, I'm sure. One time when I was flying up there to Taipei, just as I was walking into the terminal, a loudspeaker came over to the in the terminal, military terminal up in Taipei. That said, Captain Baldwin, your transportation is at gate so and so. And I thought, well, isn't that nice? They're announcing it for me, and I went out and there's a sedan waiting, and I said, gee whiz, that really is nice. They usually just gave me a radio carry-all to take me around and do what I needed to do up there and so forth. So I got in that sedan and told the Chinese driver where I wanted to get. He wanted to take me to headquarters support activity, but I didn't want to go there, so I didn't let him. We ran all over. I went to MAG and did everything I had to do. I finally got to my headquarters about 2 or 3 hours later, and I thanked them for sending such a nice vehicle. Oh no, the first thing that happened when I walked in, they said, how come you didn't use your vehicle we sent out to pick you up? And I said, I've been using it all day. And they looked a little puzzled about that. And I said, but it was really nice that you sent a sedan instead of a carry-all. And they said, we didn't send a sedan. Well, then it finally hit me that in the Pacific area, there was a captain, a Navy captain, named Baldwin also. Now you got to realize that in the Army and the Navy, a Navy captain is an 06, an Army captain is an 03. So obviously I had been using the transportation from the Navy captain all day.
Didn't you get a nice hotel room too, or something like that?
No, I didn't. I don't think I even spent the night there. Then I might have, but anyway, so that was my mix-up with Captain Baldwin, and I never did meet him. Never did know who he was or anything. But,
well, there are a lot of Captain Baldwins, because I used to get confused. People wouldn't know which daughter I was. Was I the General's or the yours or Ron's?
oh yeah.
So I used to get away with.
Well, Russ Baldwin.
Yeah.
Russ Baldwin was a year ahead of me at West Point, and he made general, and so that may have been it may have been his daughter you're talking about. And then there was Ron Baldwin, who was I think a year behind me. So we had 3 Baldwins, and we used to get each other's mail periodically.
Yeah, you guys were all in Signal Corps.
Yeah.
I opened